Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I want to say thanks again for all you guys joining and watching what I'm doing. I get a lot of joy out of ponds and working out here. It's kind of like my getaway from the job and all that kind of good stuff. So um, today what we're going to be doing is some pond maintenance. I know we got some overgrowth. I've been talking on my videos about the water hyacinths. For some reason, they're doing very, very well this year. I think maybe because of the humidity, it's been so hot. I'm not really sure, but we got some really bad overgrowth. And what's happening is it's all, I kind of threw these water hyacinths up on my waterfall. And what's been happening is they've been overgrowing, choking out the water flow. So I had to stop the waterfall the last couple of days to kind of dry it out a little bit. So when I do pull the water hyacinths out, I'm not going to be slinging mud all over the place, hopefully. And so today we're going to be pulling these out, and we're going to be transplanting these to another pond today. And I'm going to have my friend Adam come over. We're going to truck it to a different location, and I hate to see the plants go to waste, so I'd rather give it to somebody else that has a pond that wants to have some coverage. I think having some pond coverage in the water with plants and stuff is a very, very good thing. You know, in natural environments, I think that you know, there's going to be a lot of plants in the water and stuff like that, and you have this balance of it makes your water clear. Right now the water's really clear right now. It's a little bit green a little bit from the algae, but I think because I have the pond probably about I'd say right now it's probably about I'd say 50% maybe covered. But I've got plenty of pond plants in the water, and so the pond plants, it actually helps compete for the oxygen with the algae, so it helps there. And you know, just overall the fish are real healthy. Everything's going great. It's just that I think it's just too much at this time, so we're going to clean it out. I need to, especially on the waterfall, I need to get some flow. And so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like the before, and then what it's going to look like afterwards. And then we're also going to take a journey to the other pond, and we're going to put the plants into the other pond. So hopefully that works out good. And so yeah, let's check it out. All right, so here we have some overgrowth over there, choking out some of the lilies. You can see that all along here I've got some really nice water hyacinths, but you can see how this portion of the pond is really getting choked out. So I'm going to pan over to the waterfall area, and you can kind of see where the water hyacinths have choked out right there in the middle of the screen, how they've kind of choked everything out. And yeah, it's water can't get through anymore, and so we're going to clear that out today and see if we can transplant some of this to a different pond. You know, I was thinking about this, you know, it's like I was seeing all kinds of videos of ponds and stuff like that, you know, and it's like, you know, a lot of people post videos of their pond, you know, nice and, you know, pristine and all clean, which is great. But I mean, that's the way ponds maybe should look, right? But I feel like that it's not really real life, you know. I mean, you know, you get a pond, if it's a small pond and it's pretty easy to maintain, you know, that's fine. But for me, my pond's a pretty good sized pond, and it's like I have a lot of plants around it. I'm trying to turn the pond into like a pond and garden area where I have the pond, and we're going to landscape the upper portion of the pond and start turning that more into a garden. And so it's been quite a few years I've been doing this, and it's just we've had a lot of progress, but it's a long journey for sure. So but yeah, I want to show you how tall these water hyacinths are real quick. These water hyacinths are probably about, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe from the bottom of that rock all the way to the top, they're probably about 3 feet, maybe 3.5 feet. So they're pretty tall, and they're really pretty. Got a little snail right there growing on them, or walking on them. I don't think they're growing on them, I think they're more walking. And so all this is going to get removed out today. They've got really pretty flowers on them, as you can see. And I think we just need to come up here, and you can see no water flow can get through here. And I've got a lot of grass growing in here too, so that needs to come out as well. So we're going to clean all this out today so the water can flow properly. I've got to get water through this area here to come out and dump right into the pond, and it's just not allowing it. So we're going to have to fix that today. All right, guys, so let's get started pulling the plants out, and I'll show you what I've done afterwards, and then we'll start loading this stuff up and we'll take it to the other pond. All right, as you can see, we removed all the plants out of the water in this area here, and you can see the waterfall now is much more cleaner. What I'm gonna have to do is remove the grass out of the pond. So that's the next thing, is to get rid of the grass and then do some more landscaping. And as you can see, my water's pretty clear. You can see my fish really well. And you can see the rocks below, so that shows you how clear the water is. And I think the fish are happy too, so they're swimming around. So, all right, now it's time to show you what we removed out of the pond. All right, look at all this water hyacinths I removed out of the pond. So all this stuff came out. Okay. And so now all this is going to get transplanted to a different pond, hopefully a new home. And let's walk up here and show you what it looks like now. See, as you can see, we got to take the grass out now. It's overgrown. So we're going to remove all this grass along here, and we're going to pull this stuff out, and then you can see some grass along the edges. Waterfall comes down through there, spills into there, comes out through here, and goes down into the pond. And so it'll look nice once I'm done. The first step is to get everything out of this area, which I did today. I still have some more to go over in this area here. I'm going to pull some of that out too. It's starting to warm up, so the bees are coming out and the wasps, so I don't really want to mess with that right now. I don't mind some coverage in the pond anyways, but we do need to clean it out, and that way these fish get happy. You can see my lily pads, they're not doing very well right now because they were covered up with these water hyacinths, but we're going to fix that. Hopefully in a few weeks they'll be doing a lot better. And yeah, so that's what happened so far, and now we got to truck these things all the way across to the next pond. All right guys, we loaded the truck up, and I'm going to turn it around so you guys can check it out and see what we did. All right guys, so here's the truck, and we've got it all loaded up and getting ready to take it to the other pond. And pretty crazy, that's for sure. All right, we're on our way. All right guys, we are on our way to the pond. We're going to be delivering all these water hyacinths to that pond. So I kind of wanted to get them out of my pond because there's too many of them. And the pond we're going to is a lot larger pond, so it'll actually hold all these plants perfectly. These plants are really prolific. They grow very, very fast, and it's just they outgrew my pond, and I'd rather take them to a new home. So we're heading that way right now, and we'll see how it looks when we get there. All right, we're at the other pond. I'm gonna check this turtle out over here. All right, we are at the other pond, and we're gonna be unloading all these plants. All right guys, we are back at the pond, and we just got back from delivering all that water hyacinths to another pond. And as you can see, it's pretty clean now. I mean, I got some grass I got to get out of there still. And you can see on this side that the water's flowing pretty good now. Fish are nice and happy. Still have some over there we got to get, but all right, but we're flowing pretty good. All this area has been cleaned out. Water's coming down pretty nicely, and so I'm pretty happy with getting those out of here. They just grew too much, so it's time to get them out of here. So all right guys, so I guess what's to be done more? Well, lots left. So I'm gonna be cleaning the grass up, and as soon as this heat blows over, I'm gonna be doing some more landscaping on the pond, planting some flowers. It's too hot to plant anything right now. So we relocated the water hyacinths today, so that's a good thing. Hopefully the new owner will be happy with those water hyacinths. Turtles seem like they were gonna be loving them. And I want to say thanks for watching the video. And if you like the videos I put out, please subscribe to my channel, Pond and Garden Cam, and hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. And I guess this is goodbye for today, and I'll see you guys on the next video. And thanks for watching. Take care.